Alright there folks, and welcome to the next episode of the Newcastle Save. Episode 5, I believe. I wish it was more already, but recent results, not so good. We've had a win though. Finally we've broken our little bit of poor form, although we've been a little bit unfortunate. You saw us against United. We've only played 2 games since then. A 4-1 reverse at St Mary's to Southampton. We fell behind very early, just 12 minutes in, and that just descended into goal, actually, from the Saints before we pulled one back. A slightest glimmer of hope of a comeback potentially, but it wasn't to be. Let's just put the match stats in there. You can see a very even game. We actually had edged it on chances created, but we didn't manage to get anything from the game at all. You can see that a very even game, but as I say, wasn't to be. 4-1 defeat seemed harsh. But then we managed to get a win. 3-2 over Wolves. Wolves was underperforming so far this season. Just the one victory for them leaves them in the relegation zone. As it stands, 7 points for them. But a 3-2 victory should have been more comfortable. But Wolves were good on the day, but we were always in control. We had a very early start. Just a goal after 20-odd seconds by Joel Linton. And then he doubled his tally with his 7th of the season, so he's already got 7 goals in 8 Premier League games, which is pretty good. Almiron, all the goals for us in the first half. Dendonka goal deflected into the back of the net, and then a Johnny Otto goal just 10 minutes from time. It looked as though it might draw Wolves back into it. You can see again we conceded a lot of possession, and we actually went with a more of a, we wanted to protect the back 4 because I feel like we've been conceding a lot of chances. I mean, it didn't really help us in terms of chances faced in this game, but at least we did win the game. It gives a bit of a platform. We moved Shelvey back into a defensive role, and that's sort of what we're going to try and do moving forward. We're going to try to protect the back 4 a little bit. Isaac Hayden was suspended or injured for that game. He's not fully fit for this one really in terms of conditioning, but we're going to start him, and that'll allow Shelvey just to play a little bit further advanced. Just a little bit concerned that the back 4 is getting exposed too much, and it's just hopefully gives us a bit more of a platform. But you know, there's going to be tests along the way, and this is proving to be a difficult period. We're 9th in the Premier League, 15 points, so it's probably where I'd like us to be. Sort of top half would be ideal if we can finish there. Burnley today, bottom of the Premier League, yet to win a game. You know what happens in this kind of situation. Norwich was similar; they beat us, and then beat us again. So who knows? Sean Dyche might beat us today. That was terrible. I'll see you pitch side with the team in just a second. So there we have it then. This is the team we're going for. We're going with Paul Dummett and DeAndre Yedlin in the fullback positions over Willems and Kraft. Those 2 players have been a little bit underperforming in recent weeks. Otherwise, it's pretty much as we've been playing. Zlatan and Joel Linton up front. For Burnley, looking for their first win still. Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes lead the line with, well, I suppose no real surprises. They've got Jay Rodriguez left side of midfield. That's perhaps a little bit odd. Danny Drinkwater in the middle with Jack Cork. Charlie Taylor left back with Matty Lowton at right. It's a pretty strong Burnley lineup. Surprised they've not got any points. Well, they've got points, but no wins. We can ask for the lads to go out and impress, and that's really fired up the boys. Dubravka's happy at least with asking for, yes, this is excellent. Just me, Joel Linton, and Dubravka in the happy camp. And we'll head into the tunnel. I believe Zlatan can break the run of form. And do we agree that DeAndre Yedlin carries his recent good form into this match? I mean, he's done all right, to be fair. I've left Annie out. He's just been rested because he's not as good as the other 2, is he? Let's be honest. And we kick off. And we've got match stats all over the place. Let's switch this one to league table, which we just creep into that top 9. Nice. Oh, it's a scintillating game so far. 20 minutes played, a corner for Burnley. And Dubravka there, getting down well. I thought that was going to slip past him. Headed back across goal and struck towards the net, but headed away or saved and cleared. And, well, it's... I'm glad we've got that level of cushion in between us and the defence with Hayden, because otherwise, who knows what could be happening. We could be 8-0 down at this point. Burnley certainly don't look like a side struggling for form, whether or not they're struggling for goals. They've had a good couple of moments there. Free kick for us now. Zlatan over it. Sort of goes deep. Chris Wood under it. We haven't really got any width at all here. We need to try and find some. Shelvey looks for the width now with Zlatan. He works his way into the box, but well tackled by Chris Wood. Striker tackling striker. And, well, it's all about the the tackling at the moment as Ashley Barnes, all these players to the left of him. We've not worked this at all well, and Burnley look like they might capitalise, but Yedlin has stepped across nicely, and we might actually now have the space to attack as Saint-Maximin gets beyond his man. Can he cross? He can, and Joel Linton scores his ninth goal of the season. Premier League 8th goal for him. I feared the worst when Burnley were coming down that left-hand side. Committed Ben Mee challenge there, lets Saint-Maximin in. Presence of mind to square the ball. Sweated it across the 6-yard line, and Joel Linton dropped a little bit off and tucked it away, no problem. And we go into the break then. 1 goal to the good. Not a massively convincing, but at this point in the season, a Premier League game away from home is always good to have the lead, and you've just got to keep going. Really, we're gonna. Yes, I'm good at the team talks. I'm glad I took all those. Yes, those courses are motivational speaking. Again, it's just me, Joel Linton, and Dubravka in the happy camp. Come on, lads, let's G it up a bit. Throw in now, just a few minutes into the second half. Charlie Taylor, Shelby can head away. Almiron far out from his left-hand berth, but he skips forward. Tackled by Danny Drinkwater, who'll do well to keep it in and does. Nick Pope, nice ball forward to Goodmanson. And Jack Cork, Burnley with a lot of space. Concerning Robbie Brady. But DeAndre Yedlin, this is how he got forward in the first half to score. Looks deep now for Joel Linton. Committed by Nick Pope. A good save, but pushed it back out. And Joel Linton able to get into double figures for the season. His 10th goal of the season. We're going to stay on positive for the time being. Both of these chances have been generated. They're very different goals, of course, but generated from Newcastle, or rather ourselves, stealing the ball off Burnley in a wide attacking position through DeAndre Yedlin, which is good to see. Normally I wouldn't be expecting so much from the right fullback, having played Kraft there. He's been good most of the season, but he's just started to tail off, and that's given DeAndre his chance. Charlie Taylor, throw-in ball, and Jack Cork on a booking there. I thought he might have committed. John Joe Shelby finds Saint-Maximin. Can he find the back of the net? He's through, and, it's been given as a foul, but we're consulting with the VAR. Hand is on the ear, and it's a penalty. Joel Linton, through his hat-trick, finds only Nick Pope, and we'll get a throw-in from it. That would have sealed the deal, you'd like to think. As the well-performing Yedlin picks up a knock, a potential groin injury. We won't take any chances there. We will bring on Kraft, and hopefully that doesn't unhinge us too much, as immediately, of course, Burnley get a moment that they might attack from. Dummett heading away, only as far as Drinkwater, and Ashley Barnes under it, no. And Ben Mee, what an absolute mess. Saved onto the underside of the crossbar, and then the resulting deflection proved kind for us. And nothing doing for Burnley. I think we'll step it back a little bit. We'll just go a bit more balanced for the final 20 minutes. We've managed this game pretty well. We've seized the opportunities that come away, less the penalty. 15 minutes to play. I think we'll make a change. Paul Dummett not performing particularly well, so we get Jetro Willems on. And again, as soon as we make the change, a moment for Burnley to savour, as Matty Lowton, he pauses, looks for space, and Jack Cork certainly has space, but drills it wide of the goal. So that's at least something. I thought again we were going to be finding ourselves with a late a late charge from Burnley. I feel like we should have done better with that there. Almiron guilty of not committing to the ball. Kraft heads away, but only as far as Jack Cork, and Dwight McNeil, I think, off the post again. Burnley unfortunate today. Not out of it yet, though. 2 goals. They only need to get 1 moment, but Emil Kraft, I don't know why he's so central, being the fullback, but I'm glad he was there as he races forward. Would have been an absolutely stupendous goal. I wouldn't call it a sitter, would you? I mean, he's raced 50 yards, if not more, and he's a right back. It wasn't like he had a tap in. Admit I'd like to have seen him maybe square the ball or go across goal, but he's, let's credit where credit's due. We're going to take off Shelby, and where are we though? Are we? No, I don't think we are. I think we're going to bring on Andy Carroll just to see if he can hold up the ball, and obviously he'll give us even a little bit more security from Burnley set pieces with his height. Just a few minutes to go then, we're deep into stoppage time, and that should be the game. A first clean sheet, I think, of the season as well. I don't know how we got there, but we did get there, and that's 2 wins in 2 for us, so we're starting to correct that little bit of a slide. Indeed, our first clean sheet. I've just got the achievement. I mean, it's late November, in fact, early November, and we've just got the first clean sheet of my tenure, which is, I suppose it's, it's a difficult league to manage, isn't it? And that keeps us looking up rather than looking down over our shoulders. And the important thing is we don't get caught into this sort of area here. So we're 10 points clear of the drop zone at the moment. As I say, keeps us looking up the table rather than down it. And, I'm not going to complain at that at all. We scored goals with opportunistic, I think, in that case. Next game will be Everton. The Toffees will come. They've had a good start to the season. You can see them there in 5th, so they're well in the mix. Could go into the top 4 if they win their game in hand at the expense of Spurs. Going to be a tricky one. Obviously, this month is, Leicester at home is a tricky one. They're sort of around us. Sheffield United away. Who knows? I'd like a point from the 2 games. Maybe we can steal a win from one of them. I think that's a good game. Pop a like on there for me. It really does help the channel. Really gets a smile on my face as well. If you're new as well, please do subscribe. Any comments much appreciated. Let me know how you're doing in your FM20 beta. If you've not bought FM20 yet, let me know. Are you planning on buying it when it comes out in full? I think there's only a week or so to go until that happens. So let me know. I'd be very interested to know if you're watching the content, but you're not actually playing the game as yet. Love to know why. But yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you on that next video. Take care and goodbye.